So you got D&D tonight?
Yeah, I got D&D tonight. It should be fun.
Insightful, insightful.
Do you want me to like go into it?
Yeah, tell people about it.
Um, it's um, it's interesting. It's my first campaign. It's our DM's first campaign. So it's not the best, obviously.
Explain to
I'm
people what
just
a
saying.
DM is. Pretend people have no clue what Dungeons and Dragons is.
Okay, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm, so you have like it's a fully fictional story that a DM writes up, creates creates the world or whatever that you're in. It doesn't have to be like a fully immersed world. It can be whatever he wants to come up with and just like put you guys in, have you fight shit, have a good story, and it's pretty fun.
Uh,
Um,
for example, there's like regular D&D, but if you look up like D&D podcasts on Spotify, people do like Naruto D&D, One Piece
yeah,
D&D. It's
yeah.
you can really D&D is just kind
It's
of a rule set that you apply to a story.
yeah, it's very diverse and it's so fun because it's a way for you to create a story and like without like leaving it up to chance realistically. And so in our campaign, my character is I don't know how I managed to pull this off. He's level 9. He's a rogue fighter paladin. He's a little all over the place. Who started off as a prince of this island called Torn, and and when he was like 10 years old, his the whole kingdom was attacked by orcs, and the whole fucking place was just like overrun, and I don't know if my parents are still alive. We haven't gotten to that point yet. I do have a sister though. Her name's Thea. Oh, and my name and my gamer name? No. My character's name is Xavier Bryce here. And my and my sister's Thea, and during the attack, she's a couple years younger than me. I think she's 2 or 3 years younger than me. So she was like 7 or 8 by when the attack happened. And we found out that during the attack, she was like kidnapped and taken to where my second character was, because I created two characters, one for one campaign, one for the other, but he the second one kind of worked in with the story of my first one, so I just like I'm playing two characters and it's very fucking hard. I do not recommend it. I'm probably not going to do it ever again.
Is it
But
difficult managing that
it
much?
it is difficult in battles. It's not, because it's just you don't have to like it's
Well,
the role playing that's like really fucking difficult, trying to keep two characters, different mindsets, especially one that like Xavier just hates fucking. His name's Quarkle, and he's a half orc, part of the orc tribe that attacked his hometown. That's why it ties in. Um, but yeah, he Thea was brought to Quarkle as kind of his initiation to the orc tribe. Like he was reaching that age where they were like bringing him in to try to he's already had some training, and they were trying to turn him into like a general or something, because his dad is the leader of the tribe. And when he got when Thea was brought to him, she had a gash like cut through her eye, and like a Joker smile like cut into her
hmm,
like cheeks. It's fucking
that's cool.
terrifying. At 7 and 8 years old, like that's traumatizing for her, probably. I'm assuming so. But as his character, he didn't want to follow the orc ways, so he just refused to kill her because they wanted him to kill her, and he just refused. And so they banished him. They ripped out his tusks, or like chopped them off. Yeah, it's
You
fucking
said
brutal.
tusks, and I thought you were gonna say testicles.
Yeah, they just ripped off his fucking testicles. No, they just like broke off his tusks as like to like make a point that he's like disowned from the tribe or whatever.
Okay.
And he's a barbarian. And then when he leaves, he goes to like a town and it's just like kind of walking around for a bit, and then eventually finds like a temple and trains to become a monk, trying to harness that rage. And so yeah, he's a barbarian monk. He's kind of fun to play. Um,
I like that
just
premise.
from he's so fun. Um, but Xavian, I've learned spells as, so he's also pretty fun. I don't know how that's worked out, but I guess it was from Paladin, and then Fighter gave me some spells. But that's fun. But now I have D&D later, obviously, as we said that. But we're on our way back to Torn, me and my party, and we're trying to take it back. And on our way back, like on his crest, he has a shield that is like a retractable shield, and on his crest is a snake like creature. I don't remember. It's like a snake like around like it's like biting into something. I can't remember what it was. It's been a while since I've looked at it. Um, but anyway, it turns out that snake that I didn't even know about is like the world serpent of our campaign.
That's cool.
And as Xavian, as the royal family, you're able to command the world serpent. And I came across it last session at the end, and was able to control it. And the funny thing is, how it came across was this giant fucking, obviously it's fucking huge, was like just coming towards us, and we were like on a boat on our way to, because Torn's on an island. It just makes up an entire island. It's a giant fucking city. And on our way to that island, we see this serpent coming at us, and so we start all freaking out a little bit, because we're like, we don't want to fucking fight this thing. We're not ready to fucking fight this thing. We're gonna get our asses handed to us by this fucking world serpent. And then like it kind of like stops and sits in the water, and like its eye is just like looking at us, and it's just one big red glowing eye with like blue scales.
How
and
large
skin.
is this serpent thing?
I'll send you a picture later to get like he did up a mock-up drawing of how big the creature is. It's
Okay.
huge.
Well, and then I can in post just pull up the
You can
the picture on screen.
Yeah. So it should be on screen right now. But I was like, it was just sitting there, and then like the DM made me make an insight check, which you roll for. You got like lots of dice, and
Show them your dice.
I don't have them in my room.
Okay.
They're in my car.
Okay.
Yeah, or I would.
Well, this man has a lot of dice.
Show
them your dice bags just to.
Because each set comes with a dice bag. I've got like. Here.
Before we started,
4,
he was talking about how he was
5.
gonna start selling dice bags.
I'm not actually gonna sell these. That was a joke. But I have like 5 or 6 dice bags on me. And then I have one that has all my dice in it, so 7 sets of dice. Probably
Why
more
do
than
you
that,
need that many dice?
Because it makes it easier when you're rolling like, because sometimes you have to roll like 3d6, and only one set of dice comes with one set of, or 1 6 die, you know. Just cut that out.
Yeah, I will.
But anyway, on our shield, it was I rolled a high enough insight that he told me that the eye of the snake on the shield was glowing red, matching the eye of the serpent. So I'm just trying to like work this all together, and like everybody else is kind of like freaking out, running all over the boat, not knowing what's going on. And so I have, like I said before, I have spells as Xavian, and cast detect magic, or I think I had check detect magic.
What is tech magic?
Detect magic lets you see up to 60 feet, I think. Any magical items.
Oh, detect magic.
Detect magic.
I thought you said tech magic.
No, detect magic.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
So you just like see all magic within like a certain range. And when I casted it, it showed a thin gold strand coming from the eye of the shield into the snake's eye. So I'm just like, okay, so these two are connected, so I need to like, I'm like, I literally said aloud when this happened, I was like, this is gonna be stupid, and I just say I'm gonna run and jump off in the boat into the water. And like as I say that, everybody's like, "What the fuck are you doing? No, you're not gonna do that. Like that's suicide." And one person, the person I like came into the campaign with, like stopped me, fucking elbowed her in the fucking head, and then jumped in. And everybody's just like trying to like get me out, but I'm just like swimming under the water. And then I found out like through a series of just like I went up and touched it and nothing happened, and like was just like trying to figure out what this means. I was just like, fuck it, we'll just try to command it, and fucking it pulled me out of the water, and I was just standing on top of it. And yeah, it was such that I like stood up. I was just like freaking the fuck out because like I didn't expect this at all from our DM. It was a surprise that I didn't even like bring up, didn't even talk about. Like it was crazy. I didn't know about that. It was fun, and yeah, so that's where we're gonna be picking up from, um, in this next session. So
Okay.
yeah, should be should be exciting.